Good morning, my internet darlings. Today is Thursday. I actually meant to get this video out yesterday, but everything just conspired to keep me from actually getting it recorded completely and getting it edited. All I can say is I'm sorry. How about that 50 Carbonite that just popped up? I didn't even realize I had recorded that. We have some new news in today, but unfortunately, this is the episode I meant to record yesterday. But we have some new Ultra Beasts coming out, or Mega Beasts. I'm not sure what exactly it's going to be. Looks like fusionable creatures and a whole new game mechanic for the April 2-year anniversary of Pokemon being out. Not just the international one, but the one where it originated. We are going to go over one deck that I did decide to go ahead and build. It might work well with the new figures coming up. We'll definitely have to see. I did pick up some more gems just to do a live stream the other day, and unfortunately I had to private that video because it was my first time trying to do a live stream, and I didn't realize it, but I had my support ID up. Thank you very much, Luigi Switch for Life, for pointing that out to me. I didn't realize that I had done that. Again, brand new to live streaming. I plan on live streaming again soon via Omelette Arcade. It works very intuitively, and I like how it works out. Eventually, I might get into the whole complicated setup that other people have via some other applications. But for now, Omelette Arcade just makes more sense. I did try to live stream using DU Recorder, and it didn't work out for me. For some reason, it was telling me that the connection was bad, even though I was literally right next to my router. Like, literally, I was watching it flashing. But that's how that went down. I am going to live stream again soon, hopefully, but we'll definitely see. We are right now just doing all of our boosters. We got the EX. I do have more boosters to open now because, again, it was a whole day. But I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the actual game, so I'm very sorry if this is incredibly boring. I recorded absolutely everything that I did. We also have a team match event coming, which I'm not really a fan of the team match events. I end up losing a lot of ranking, and I've already lost a lot recently, like so much that I even got bug botted this morning, which really, really sucks. The team match event is like Deaden and Emolga and Togedemaru. I didn't really have a preference, so I went ahead and pre-registered for auto select so I could get the extra boosters, because honestly that's all I care about. Getting the boosters, getting whatever figure it is they bring out for this team match event. What figure do you think we're gonna get? I'm very curious on what you think, if there's any leaks out. I have not seen them just yet. That team match event is probably going to be starting on the 16th or 17th. They usually run for about 3 days, which puts it right in line to end in time for the new banner that's supposed to drop right about the 20th. I'm hoping that we'll be getting another steel banner because there are more Ultra Beasts coming, but with the April one, I'm not sure what they're going to be pushing exactly. My current team, I've got my Twin Dragons, a pair of Altaria, and my Rayquaza and a Coco. It seems to be doing okay, but not necessarily great. This is the first match that I played with this particular team. It's against a higher player, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, dude, this is what I get for making a new team and trying out League. I figured I was going to lose a lot of rating, which I did after this game, because I lost every game after this one. My goal was actually to play 4 games, and this was the first one. Those are all the plates that each of us are running. I go ahead and put my cocoa interior, and of course they bring their cocoa out right away. I go ahead and double chance with my Altaria because I want to get rid of that thing. I want to curse it, but not if it lands or gold, which luckily it didn't. I got the Perish Song off. Very happy about that. Unfortunately, I don't have a scoop up in this at all, so he goes ahead and decides to grab the goal and attack my cocoa, which was a mistake because he rolled the miss. So I was able to send that sucker way out of there. I bring out my pretty shiny Rayquaza, which I haven't seen a whole lot of use for it yet, but it's okay. It's okay. I go ahead and drop that Tropical Energy, which will work against Deoxys for most of my team, thankfully. And I get the double flamethrower, or the extra flamethrower, which knocks that Deoxys right out of here. I go ahead and go defensive with that particular Altaria because it is cursed, so I don't want to risk getting rid of him just yet. I go forward with my Reshiram, and they go forward with their Zapdos, but it doesn't get the buff from Coco anymore because Coco is gone, so I go ahead and overdrive and attack, and even though we hit our low end, it totally works out for us because of the extra from Altaria and because of overdrive. They put their Solgaleo defensively and attack, and unfortunately they roll the miss again. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe the RNG that V-Attack was getting here. So I go ahead and take the entry point. Might as well keep others from coming out right there. And then I go forward with my Zekrom so that I can actually, banish some dudes. I'm here for vanishing. I'm really here for banishing. And they are going to go ahead and Gengarite, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to go ahead and attack with... Or no, he attacks the Zekrom. Sorry. I get the fly, but I can't go anywhere because Mega Gengar. So I go ahead and press forward with my shiny Rayquaza. He decides to jump over me, threaten not only the surround, but also the goal. So I go ahead and goal block with that shiny Rayquaza. Oh, excuse me. He attacks my poor little Altaria and makes it toxic. So one way or another, I am going to end up losing that Altaria because it really can't match up against anything else they've got. So I go ahead and head for the other entry point with my Zekrom. And he max revives his Solgaleo, tries to knock me out, and it works, but unfortunately, I really wish that Fusion Bolt had gone off the way I'd wanted it to. It would have been very nice to actually get rid of that Solgaleo completely. So I go in defensively with my Altaria, attack, so that maybe I can get rid of it, and I get the Perish Song, which is awesome. Unfortunately, now that Mega Gengar is Gengar, he can just jump right over and send my guy way out there. I decide to go ahead and press forward with my Altaria. I completely forget that one of Solgaleo's abilities is that he can't be cursed unless he already has another status effect on him, which is unfortunate for me. Gengar go ahead and takes the entry point. I decide to attack Sableye. I don't know why. I don't have the best chances against Sableye, and I can't curse him for sure. So Solgaleo goes ahead and just preemptively grabs the spot right next to my Altaria. I get burned, unfortunately. So I'm not liking my chances here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, especially since Solgaleo decides to come right on out. So I go ahead and max revive my Zekrom, put him out there, and hope for the best. Unfortunately, he goes backwards and tries to kill off my Reshiram. Which, yeah, this time I roll the miss. So, bye-bye. No more banishing anybody with the twins. I go ahead and just keep on trying for that Sableye. Doesn't work out for me this round, but maybe it will eventually. He pulls out his Deoxys. I managed to curse him, thankfully, but I go ahead and get out of there because I do not want the trap. I don't want to get surrounded. He goes ahead forward with his Deoxys, attacks again, and unfortunately gets the dimensional slip. We'll take off the curse marker. I'm very not happy about this. I really wish he'd stayed on the field and stayed cursed. So I go ahead and try for that thing again. This stupid little Sableye. Luckily, I managed to just get the points I need to knock him out, knock him away. I don't remember how I managed to curse him before. I think it was Perish Song versus the burn. But I back up. He brings out Deoxys again. I overdrive my Zekrom just so that I can get a little bit of a buff, and I get rid of the Gengar. Try to get rid of the Gengar. Unfortunately, he makes me pause. That 160 Bolt Strike is awesome. I'm a fan. Doesn't work against the purple move, but I'm still a fan. So Deoxys comes and attacks, and unfortunately gets the dimensional slip. He does try to make me reroll, and it works out for him because I get the fly. So even turn, neutral turn, that's fine. I go forward with my Coco to threaten the surround. If he tries again, he backs off, which is fine. I'm going to keep going for this Gengar because I just want all of them gone. Unfortunately, he gets the dodge. I get the fly. So he backs up with his Mega Gengar. Sorry about that little glitch there. Someone had called in the middle of the game. I go ahead, knock him out. Bye-bye, Gengar. He is down to 2 figures on the board and 1 in the PC. He goes for my Coco, gets the dimensional slip, and he re-rolls me. That's so stupid. Because I knock him out. Now he is down to 1 figure. This is incredibly awesome. I move forward with my Zekrom so I can try to get that entry point. He moves the Solgaleo to try and knock me out. Luckily, I hit that Parasong. Even though he doesn't get cursed, it still keeps me in the game. I move forward with the Coco. He decides to attack that Coco, and of course, hits the miss. I'm very grateful for all of this. Unfortunately, I've got the weight, so I need to grab the entry point. That ends up in a weight win. I'm happy. It works out. But that is the only game that I've actually won with this particular team. If you have any suggestions for how to better work this team, I would certainly appreciate you leaving them down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and grab my daily missions. I'm sorry if this is laggy. I don't know about you, but mine have been taking super long to actually work out. Maybe since the maintenance last night, not so much. But yeah, it takes like 70 taps just to get something to open. Ooh, gems. I'll take them. I'm a big fan of gems. I'm going to go ahead and save my gems for now for the upcoming banners because even though I really want that Celesteela, I don't have the Celesteela yet. We have to play 2 league matches, win a room match, and watch a featured duel 1 time. I'm okay with that. We are going to go ahead and grab our 10-win booster if we can. And not expecting anything good out of this because there never is. I'm okay with the ingots. I've been spending a lot of them lately to get everything up to where I want them to be, or at least level 4. We're going to go ahead and grab this if it ever opens up. And we got the Spearow, the Ingot Rare, and the Uncommon. Let's go ahead and dive into the news real quick and see. I'm not familiar with these forms. I've heard others talk about Necro something or other. Not sure. Not familiar with the figures, unfortunately. I only played the very early games. So these are the two figures that we're getting. Watched K-Dub's video already, and seems like there might be some fusion mechanics coming. One works with Solgaleo and Lunala, and the other works with the Twin Dragons, which I'm already set up for. So hopefully we'll have some interesting mechanics. I'm not sure how they'll do it. Maybe your figure has to be next to another specific figure and then you use a plate. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Definitely looking forward to April to check that out, but I do have some booster tickets. I don't have to spend gems. I do have booster tickets, and I still really want that Celesteela or the Xurkitree. Big fan of those, so I'm going to go ahead and open all 5 of these single exchange boosters on this banner because that's what I want. The Celesteela and the Xurkitree. Please, baby, let me get it. Come on. Tia, give us some luck. We've got the Togedemaru. Is that a sign that that's the team I'm going to be on? Don't know. We'll find out soon. Not shortly, because obviously it's not happening today. The pre-registration runs through 8 a.m. on the 16th, which for me I think will be 1 a.m. on the 16th now that the U.S. is on daylight savings time. We've got a Pichu, which is disappointing, but what can you do? I'll just fuse it into one of my others. Eventually, I'm just going to have all the best uncommon figures ever. That's just how it's going to be. I am working on mining the common figures for the hauls. Oh, another Tynamo, I think it was called. Tynamo? However you pronounce it. Not sure. I was excited. During my live stream, I finally got the Electros. Super excited for that. I was wanting that figure very much, and now I've got the full evolution line. I do have 2 of the pre-evolution and now 2 of the initial evolution. And this is our last single exchange booster. Come on, Tia. Come on, Taiki. Give me some luck. I just, these uncommon figures, dude. I'm not down for them. We are getting very close to the materials goal of getting an Ultra Beast, but I am going to hold on to those until April, just in case I need to use them for that. We've got another Tynamo, so now we're full up on Tynamo. Everything else is just going to be levels. But that is going to be it for today. I'm sorry it's probably not the best episode, but I wanted to at least get something uploaded today. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I may live stream tomorrow morning. We'll see how the day goes. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for me and I have to do all the things. But yeah, have a great day and I will see you soon.